Alright, we're back, and I am suffering with allergies today, so excuse me if I'm a little weird sounding. It's a bad day for allergies today. You can hear the ambient noise around the neighborhood as everyone's cutting their grass, so yeah, it's a bad allergy day. But we're not here to talk about allergies, we're here to talk about this little magic yellow spinning Dorito machine. Now, I've already got a little start and pulled the bumper off. It was only held on by a few zip ties and whatnot. So, as we can see, we've got a few little odds and ends to sort out. We've got little loose plastics here, covers, etc. We've got to get all these connectors for the headlights all in place, everything cleaned up, obviously, because it's, yeah, there's a lot of spider webs around. Underneath, the car seems pretty alright. I mean, we've got a little bit of surface rust here and there. I may want to look into these oil lines and just check they're not leaking, because they've got some surface corrosion on them. To be fair, everything does, because the car's sat for the past 2 years not doing a thing. This bracket looks a little worse for wear. Ooh, oh yeah, that's pretty bad. I might have to have a look at that. That's actually rather rusty. And then what we'll do is we'll, get it jacked up, put it on axle stands, and have a look and see what's going on. The front brakes are, or should I say, all the brakes, as you know, are seized. So we'll have a look at those as well and see what the situation is there. And go from there. Let's get it up in the air. Well, things don't look so fantastic anymore. I've found my old nemesis again, which I say my old nemesis has found me. Rust. Yeah, on the rear quarter. So, looks all great here. Expect a little bit of surface corrosion and stuff here. Everything's good there. Structure's all good here. Until here. And you can pull all that out. I mean, no idea what that is. Oh, that's body filler. Nice. So, looks like the rusty area was just filled over. And that's, yeah, that's just rusted out. Why does everyone do it cheaply and just body fill it? It makes no sense. Just cut the piece of bad metal out, weld in some new metal, solve the problem. Let's try and get this stupid thing out. So, it appears there are going to be some fixing rust on the RX8 videos coming soon. Look forward to that. I don't. Oh. Honestly, not what I was expecting. I was hoping for better this time around. Especially with the car getting like a fresh paint job and everything done, and new seals and the lot. I mean, you can have to see the previous owner put a lot of money into the car, but it seems the body shop might have decided not to want to deal with the rust or just patched it over, but yeah, it's definitely spread in 2 years sitting around doing nothing, so yeah, to say the least. That's not great. Well, I'm gonna get the rear of the car jacked up and do some more investigation there. Yeah. Oh man. To say I'm disappointed is really selling it short. I'm devastatedly, like, disappointed. Oh, I didn't want to have to deal with more rust. I really didn't have to want to deal with more rust. Let's hope that's all of it. Let's really hope that's all of it. The horrible rust adventure continues on the other side as well. I don't know why I'm even surprised at this point. Look at this. So, yeah, all the way from here back, you can see it's just all trash. Absolute trash. It feels like every time I start speaking to you guys, I keep saying the rust gets worse, but it's got worse. So let's have a look at this. Now you can see how bad it really is. Yeah. Everything underneath there is all trash. A whole lot of it. And obviously that includes this bit here, which folds over this way. You can see this is a remnant of it here. So yeah, I gotta rebuild. I'll cut everything out there, rebuild a whole new piece to fit in around here. Then this little bit here for the tub has got to go in there as well, obviously. Out and then fold down into this little valley here, and then fold down as well, which is going to be an interesting build. And then I have to rebuild obviously everything under here across, and then 90 degrees down to meet with the sill. Over here it's not so bad. You can see it's still got its structure here, but it's obviously rotted out here where the water sits. So it'll be a case of still cutting it out here along there and building that piece back in. Doing the same here. The same for this little piece over here. And then of course everything down here. I feel like I'm dealing with the Supra all over again. It's literally the same kind of like spot that the Supra had. Literally the same. And it's rusting there as well, so just gotta start putting it back layer by layer, and yeah. Now that I've found all the rust, I will cut it out someday. But at the moment, I want to have a look at the oil metering pump and the connection there, because the car's check engine light is on. I've read the codes and it's complaining about the circuit on the oil metering pump. And according to a lot of the RX8 guys, it's usually just the connector that's the problem. It just needs a clean out. Oil can get in there, cause it to short out, and throw a fit. Things have proven a little more trickier than I thought, so I've had to essentially rip apart the battery tray. You can see the leftover tabs there and there, and the remnants there. And then take the airbox out, which is horribly dirty. yeah, that's gonna get cleaned with brake cleaner. I'll take the map sensor out there. MAF sensor, sorry. Just so I don't get brake clean on that, because you don't want to brake clean your MAF sensor. You need MAF sensor cleaner. And then clean this horrible mess up. But I've pulled apart the connectors here and the one there for the oil metering pump. Cleaned them and put them back together. So what I'll do quick is, yeah, just clean that up, slap it all back in, and we'll see whether the car is still in some sort of limp mode or... yeah. I hope it's not, because I don't want to have to change it all metering pump out. It's going to be a pain in my butt, but we'll see what's going on. And that's looking a lot better. Yeah, folks. Don't be a hero. Run an air filter. Because the amount of dirt this thing had in it was evident of the car not running an air filter for quite a while. So just don't do it. Well, the day's gone on and I've messed around a bit more with the RX8. I've decided to clean up. As you can see, all nicely cleaned, all the horrible water out. I pulled the plugs and all that. You can see that all needs a good clean, but not today. Oh, what's left of the sill. And I've gone ahead here and just pulled some things apart, checked out the oil metering pump. Obviously, it's still not playing ball, so I think it needs to get replaced. Then I've gone ahead and you can see through there the spark plugs. I pulled them out, checked them. I cleaned them actually because the car was starting to actually spit and misfire kind of badly. The plugs have gummed up really badly, so they're a bit cleaner now. The car actually runs a lot better. Actually starts a lot quicker as well. So yeah, that's good to know. Well, I think this video's gone on long enough. You guys have a fantastic time, and I will see you next time when we change the oil metering pump, or put more interior together, or do suspension, or do some welding. So yeah, we've got a little more to go. So I'll see you guys then. Stay awesome.